Dispensation of age. See, canon law itself did not change. In 1917, the age was fixed. 1983, the age again was not changed. Canonical age is 16 and 14. Even now, boy 16, girl 14. But the conference of bishops can raise the age. Our conference said follow the civil law 21 and 18. 21 and 18. If a parish priest blesses the marriage of a boy who is 18, girl and 16, it is valid.
The government will not accept that.
No, I did not finish the sentence. Please wait. Please wait. If I said canonically the marriage is valid, but civilly it is invalid. Civilly it is invalid. And no priest, according to canon law, is allowed to bless a marriage which is civilly invalid without prior written permission of the bishop.
Bishop can give dispensation.
And he can also be in the jail. The government says 21:18. Why do you want to include the bishop also? That means canon law says without the permission of the bishop, civilly invalid marriage should not be blessed without that. Again, another case I tell you. Two people got annulment in the church or tribunal. But government recognizes our marriage, but it does not recognize our tribunal. So if you bless the marriage, again you will be in jail. But canonically the second marriage is valid because church has said the marriage is invalid. Church has said the marriage is invalid, so you are right in blessing the marriage. But civilly you have to protect yourself. Civilly you are a party to bigamy, second marriage. Well, for government, first marriage is valid still. Government says, I alone can break the marriage, you cannot break the marriage. If you break, I don't recognize it. You understand this point? There also, you should not bless the marriage. So to marry a second time, on the one hand you should get annulment from the church court, on the other hand you have to get freedom from the civil court. Both are needed. Both are. Some people, one parish priest was there, cathedral parish priest, in one of the southern dioceses. He was waiting, tribunal was not functioning fast. So he civilly divorced, he solemnly celebrated in the cathedral mass. Cathedral second marriage. Cathedral second marriage. Canonically it is invalid marriage celebrated in the cathedral church. Celebrated in the cathedral church. Then the bishop dismissed him from cathedral parish. Send him to God for signature. That is also wrong because church itself, in front of church itself, it is invalid. Maybe first marriage is in fact valid before God until and unless it is declared by a tribunal. And those days it has to be confirmed by the second instance court also. Now no need. Then you cannot go again. So these are basic things which we have to know. Annulment and divorce are needed for a new marriage. One is not enough without the other. One is not valid without the other. That's why we want the tribunal to function very fast. So some guys, they say, we get court divorce first, only then we will take up the case. Because sometimes they ask us to bring our documentation to the court. So some judicial vicars are doing like that. But you may do, but then it is not problem because that takes 3 years, this takes 3 years. The woman is 32, 33, 6 years, then she loses the chance of bearing a child. All these are problems. We can simultaneously go also. But some dioceses have a policy, first go for civil divorce. Only then I will take up the case, they say. They may be justified, but at the same time they should do it prudently.
Regarding this, one case is under study by the marriage tribunal. So without being declared invalid or nullifying that marriage,
Yeah.
as again celebrated marriage.
You should not celebrate. That's what I said. Give the
So
example.
just recently it happened.
Should not. The bishop should read very strongly. How? Because they do not know. Some people know the law. Some people do not know the law. Okay. Any other question? So there are so many areas are there. Some more minutes there are. Yes, but. Okay. Yeah, that's what I say, Father. That's why anything delayed is denied only. I understand your concern. That's why the Holy Father is very insistent that when a marriage is apparently null. See, two things. Do you not agree that we have not done our homework? That's why many marriages are invalid. Do you agree, Father, or not? The possible preparation for marriage was not done sufficiently. Prevention is better than cure.
I am telling you, this part of the world, prevention is already what must be, because the marriage is fixed by the parents and they are both and we are, whatever instruction we can give, we are giving. But like talking about it's working out.
Not sufficient. We give something not sufficient. Now what I am saying, considerable percentage of these problematic marriages, at least 50%, the pastors fault before marriage.
See, we have no choice and we have
No, I am saying about the preparation. They fix all right. What is the instruction you have to go? How long is your training you are giving?
So what I tell you, they come to the
No. How long is the preparation for marriage? They come to you, okay, I understand.
yeah.
How long is the course? You had in the seminary 8 years. In 2 weeks. 2 weeks, do they come for a preparation class daily? Yeah, that's what. We are not doing sufficient. Accept it.
I accept it.
Yeah. Not possible, we cannot say. I will tell you. In some dioceses, you cannot come to prenuptial inquiry without the diocesan certificate of marriage preparation course. Very clear. Diocese conducts first year or second year, you cannot come to the preparation course. And then afterwards, there are specific teachers, lay people. They should give you a certificate, so many days, so many hours, the person attended session. All these things. So when you ask, please sit, Father. Okay. Kindly sit, Father. Okay. That's it. Now, so these has to be ensured. Like fast food, sometimes we are giving marriage. Like he has to go for 1 week, all this, adjusting, all that. All these only end up in problem. That is one area of it. So we have to acknowledge that we did the best of it till it went haywire. I too am a party of blessing marriage, some invalid marriages, which later on were declared invalid. When I was assistant priest, later on I came to know also. So pastor's responsibility cannot be undermined with regard to that. Pastor does not personally. What is your parish family commission doing? Do you have one? What is the syllabus you are given? Oh, you will say, teach our Father, Hail Mary. If they say the creed, they are fit for marriage. Not at all.
Although you are thinking about the Catholic community that are
Established.
Catholic tradition.
Yeah.
I am speaking about the national community. So,
Any community. No, yes, Father, kindly sit, Father. I understand your problem. I understand, Father is saying. So, one point I want to make is, any type of parish, mission parish, traditionally Catholic parish, or another parish, every community, wherever marriage takes place, you should have marriage preparation. The mission communities, there are only 20 families. The parish priest says, I don't have any work. Some of the families, I am not generalizing, I don't have any work. And they say marriage paid. Another person says, no, they are pressurizing father, I have to bless the marriage father. It all depends quite a lot. I say sometimes, in spite of the best of all abilities, some marriages somehow end up in failure. 10 bishops, 50 priests celebrate a marriage, that also ends in failure. That also ends in failure. What to do? So much of support. The Holy Spirit did not. How to listen to the parish? That also. Okay. What I am saying is, I am not generalizing. I wanted to instill in you, the vast majority of problems can be solved by Father. If you honestly say, Father, I did the best of my ability, Father. I gave submission. Some others say, I cannot give only preparation. As soon as they come, I have to write the band. The minimum I can do is. But I can say, no, there are no teachers, there are no, everything you have to do. You have only few families, no? Everything you only have to do. You have only few families. If it is established community, you have the support of others. Catechism. You are the catechists who ring the bell, who set the altar, everything. Accordingly, the community is also there. You are there, but you have not made any impact. What I am saying, so we were compelled, we were pressurized. There are one or two cases, yes. But a vast majority, depending on your firmness, dedication, zeal to teach, you can avoid. That's what is my opinion. You need not all the time agree with me. One or two things you can agree with me, other things need not agree with me also. I may have my own views. Okay. What I am saying is, at the end of the day, you are able to say, Lord, I did my level best to prepare them. I didn't prepare them, then I feel guilty. What the prophet is told, no? You told them, they did not follow, they will be held responsible. You did not tell them, you did not do your homework, you never stayed in your parish, you were eating, sleeping, living in the comfort of your room. You could have taken, even if there is nobody, 8 days you could have taken. There are marriageable age people, there are only 10 of them, or 15 of them, or 20 of them. You could have done something to them. If you didn't do, only your conscience must come. Okay.
Can you say something about marriage, our sacrament of marriage and the civil recognition of it? How to really get it civil recognized?
Okay. See, now as in Tamil Nadu, I am not an expert, some civil lawyers, no? So they want us to send the entry periodically, sometimes 1 month, sometimes 3 months, like that. And they enter in the registry. I don't know how it goes about in Andhra, how it is about Andhra, but then it has to be sent this one. Then secondly, there are some problems, some countries, you have to register civilly first. That is the real marriage in front of the government. In the case of most of India, other than Goa and Pondicherry, now the government recognizes our marriage in the church, only that it asks us to send the entry register. I don't know how this diocese you are sending, we do not know. How it is sent, I don't know. Are you sending notification? Notification to the government? No, you have to see the other dioceses and follow suit. We have to send. We have to send in Tamil Nadu, every priest sends periodically. Otherwise, our government, our marriage certificate will not be considered sometimes.
Just a few days back, one MR was asking, first of all, are you
I am surprised.
He was asking a priest, are you allowed the license to celebrate Mass?
That is
celebrating Mass, why are you not informing? Because
so, Bishop, I would think how the other Andhra dioceses and do it like that. In Tamil Nadu, for example, we are sending. So now the problem came in the other place was this, that some this I said of mixed marriage, then always there will be problem. Then they are coming to the church. Once they civilly marry without our authorization, it is like coming for rectification. It is like coming for rectification. Some come next day, some come after 1 month. But in the case of Pondicherry, Goa, civil registration is must. For others, church civil registration is not must first. Or sometimes the parties themselves are asked to go and then register after our church marriage. So whatever it is, you have to follow a consistent policy in the ecclesiastical province. I am not authorized. I don't have an opinion on that. Please follow it. Henceforth, see to it that it is done, that it is registered. Don't put our people into difficulty. Okay. I think it's we can close if it is time. Yes. Any other specific questions? Yeah.
The church document is tampered.
Yeah.
Selfish motives.
Yes.
What are the consequences?
You should not do it. The bishop should take the necessary action. Consequences.
Suppose if the baptism registry is tampered for selfish motive.
Yeah.
Girl happened to be older than a boy.
Yeah.
So to tell the boy, so first of all it's obtained consent to
It is complete cheating.
cheating.
We should not do it. Complete cheating, we should not do it. Some have lost their priestly ministry because of that. We had some famous cases in Tamil Nadu also. What about correction of register? One thing is you have to get the from the government notary the necessary name change or anything. Secondly, it can be kept by the side of baptism. Ecclesiastical correction must be authorized by the bishop. Unless it is authorized by the bishop or by the government notary, there also you cannot delete anything. Then you can add that this is to be done like that. That may be out. In the booklet which I have told, lawful correction or addition, how it can be done, it is also mentioned. Secondly, a priest is a party to doing that, should not do. And if such a priest does it, it is real forgery, cheating. Necessary action must be taken by the bishop against him, at least a transfer at least minimum, a penal transfer at least to the minimum. He should not do it. Okay. That's it. It is not correct. We know it. Any other thing? We'll wind up. So, Father Maridas has copied everything, all that I brought. Those who are interested, please copy. Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody, dear fathers. Thank you for being so patient and to sit through the afternoon session. I know we are not used to it, but still you made it. Thank you very much. We are expecting 140 priests to be here, 144, except if you have taken exception because they have their feast today. But unfortunately, not many could turn up. Yeah, they have missed a beautiful chance. Missed a good person of Father Raipa and his knowledge of the canon law. So it is my pleasant duty to thank Father Raipa, Professor Dr. Raipa, for being with us and for making himself available for today in order to give us some instruction on the law, which is so important for our administration, both for the life of the priest as well as the mission of the priest. So and we thank him profusely for sharing with us the information and also with authority and experience that he is able to enlighten us in so many ways. And for giving us several examples, practical examples, in order to help us understand the concept. I hope that this is not the last time. We will have many more other places, other timings to other occasions to listen to him with the entire full strength of our Presbyterian here. Maybe today, because we have too many programs these days, that's why somehow I think taken French leave. I leave without permission with the French leave. So, but however, anyhow, we are really very grateful to you. And as a token of our gratitude, we would like to offer you.
This is
Let's wish him, let's wish him once again all the best for all that he will do. And then hope to see him next year. Thank you very much, Father.
Thank you, Father.
Thank you.
And thank you for your presence. Thank you once again for your presence. I do really appreciate it. Thank you.